Hello everyone and welcome on our 23rd stream where we are implementing our brand new Kotlin Multiplatform composed UI application codename Modern Money. So yeah, as usual, a start disclaimer. I'm not professional Android developer or any kind of mobile developer. Everything what I'm doing here I'm just learning. So don't take my what I'm doing as some like source of truth. Yeah, I can be wrong, and if you know something what can be implemented better or like another more like performant way, etc., use like some plugins, I don't know, so feel free to provide your feedback. Yeah, again, by some reason I don't have any feedback on YouTube for a long time, and on another source in Telegram and LinkedIn it's also stopped for a while. But yeah, as you can see, I like how to say, I'm back to shape. I can run the stream every week, and today finally we have title for our stream. And topic for today is drag and drop and reordering. I did little bit homework, and let's start. So, first of all, what I would like to present to you, as you can see, I already use the last version of IntelliJ IDEA, and because like we use already the last version of Kotlin, let's check, yeah, it's 2.3.20. It has one really cool feature which can help us to make our code like beautiful, more beautiful. What is about? So first of all, what we have to do, we need inside our build Gradle specify a new flag. It's this explicit backing fields. And what we can do right now. So if we go to, for example, where we have to go to view models and check, for example, our banks view model. Okay, banks might be not so good. Yeah, bank. So what we can see here, we have state flow, and then we have state. Here it's okay because how it's okay? Yeah, because we have this logo and we would like to use this state flow, etc. Okay, bank maybe not so good example. Let's check our payee still because it's icon, yeah, logo entity, but maybe in card. Yes, card view model. Beautiful. So we have private state, mutable state, and then we provide state itself as state flow. Yeah, it's not like mutable state, it's normal state. And right now we can do one magic trick here. We don't need anymore our field, private field. All what we need to do here is just specify that, okay, right now state is state flow of card UR state, and field equals mutable state flow of card UI state. As you can see, no problem here, but yes, we still have problem here. Why? Because we just need to remove this underscore. Yeah, we don't need it anymore. We just can use state as it is. But still, update it's for mutable state, and IntelliJ IDEA and Kotlin, of course, compiler recognize that, okay, yes, we return state as state flow as immutable. We cannot do anything with it. But field inside class, yeah, it's still named state, but it's mutable one. We still can use it. So for example, let's check how we use it somewhere here. Yeah, we have state. And if here, for example, I would like to run state dot update or something like this, I cannot do it. Yeah. Sorry, not here. Okay, if I will call state and I cannot call update or something like this, yeah, because it's not mutable. Yeah, it's just like state flow. Okay, it's one feature. I just wanted to show you because I already updated it for account. Yeah, I use this field. And second, what I did for my homework, it's where we stopped on previous stream. So I recognize, to be honest, LLM model helped me here. I recognize how we can calculate this account site and put it for your account. All what we need to do is just put else from here. Yeah, we have this piece of code of creation new account here. Like if we have ID, we should get it. If not, we should create it. So the idea is like, if we have to create it, why not create it after we get all accounts? In this case, we will make sure that yes, we already get all accounts, and we will be able to add already like size. Yeah, so like if we don't have any accounts, it will be 0. If we have already 1, it will be 1. So we have some order. And I already do my testing. Yeah, let's run it for Android. Let me switch. You should see our beautiful Android emulator. I compile it, so it should not take a long time. So hopefully you will see application really soon. It should be here. Yeah. So we have bank and wallet, but if we switch back to IntelliJ IDEA and go to inspector, we can see in database, if we go to accounts, we can see that, okay, order for bank it's 0 and for wallet it's 1. Nice. But right now we just again take everything as it is here, as like we have by ID, or I guess just how it's added. I'm sorry for some background noise. My neighbors doing something. So we need to go to database, to DAO, and in account. Yeah. So here, when we take all accounts, we just return them. So all what we need to do here, we need to provide order by and order. Nice. Now, if we refresh it, nothing will change. So let's switch back to Android emulator. And you can see that we have bank, we created it first, and then we have wallet. Okay, let's switch back. So let me change right now here to 1, and here I cannot do it. Cannot execute update. An error occurs, might be error code message, read-only database. Read-only database. How I can make it not read-only? Okay, maybe I can create query. So what I need to update accounts, set order equals to where ID equals 1, as I remember. Yeah. Let's run it. Now, an error has occurred, might require you to restart your application. Message, attempt to write read-only database. Let's try to ask some LLM about it. Okay, let's not spend time on it. We will definitely understand that, yes, like order is changed. Let's implement it. So we can stop it. And what we have to do, yeah, inside our UI, yeah, we need to go to accounts UI, and it should be account list details, I hope. Yeah, we have list content, it's account list item, and it's list itself. Yeah, account list item, we provide account, it's details. Account details, account list details. Add click list content. Yeah, list content, it should be here. Oh yeah, okay, we have lazy column already here. Yeah. And we have, of course, editable list item. So we need to work here. But is base list detail, yeah, and base list detail, where it is, we already have a lot of abstraction. Base list details, yeah, we need this navigation, yeah, okay, because it can be, yeah. Okay, we have list details, tree view details, yeah, now I remember why we have it. Yeah, we need to maybe extract it somehow in components. But anyway, so like we have lazy column and we have editable list item. So what we can do, we need to first of all implement drag and drop. Yeah. So there are some specific library which we can using for it, but let's do it by ourselves. So we need to understand that we started to drag item and understand when we drop it. So we also, for example, can have situation when we just started, when we have a really big list and we would like to move item as like on the top, on the bottom, and list started to scroll. Let's keep it for future improving, because in this case it will take some time. And we need to use like a launch effect for it, etc. So let's start with simple implementation, just drag and drop. So to be able to do it, we need to add to modifier specific pointer input. But we would like to use it not for all kind of items. Yeah, we would like to use it only for specific kind of items. So what we can do, we can extract this lazy column again and make it like draggable and use different, but because we already have it inside list, we every time use lazy column. Maybe it will be better to provide somehow just information. Yeah, we already provide items, we provide view model, navigator, scope. So and we even provide key, what we definitely need for reordering. But items, yeah, items right now, it's unmutable. Like we cannot change items themselves. All what we can do here, we can send immediately to database information about like, okay, we have to change our order, and our updated and order will change. Yeah, so we'll see how it's going. Okay, let's not provide right now anything. We'll do this routing for all items, for all the list, but yeah, then we will improve it. No, not display, sorry. So we need this pointer input. We can provide unit here, and now inside it we need detect drag just after long press. Yeah, we would like to press and then drag. Yeah, we need drag just after long press. This one. Yeah, so we have two things. Yes, of course we need to import it. We have change and drag amount. I'm not sure, do we need it? Yeah, maybe because it's drag only. Yeah, it's better to provide this way in this case. So yeah, first of all, we need on drag start, is correct. And here we have offset. Yeah, it's like how long we can move it. So here what we can do, we need state of list. Yeah, we need to calculate like our position, drag item index from where we started to drag. And to be able to do it, we need information about visible items info. And for it, we need state. but we don't provide any kind of state here, what is strange, because we don't we don't provide it, like we need it in future for a scroll, but right now we don't provide it by some reason. Okay, let's fix it. So we need list state, and it should be remember lazy list state. Yeah, lazy list state, just it, and it's all, but we have to provide it here, state equals list state. Yeah, so now we'll be able to recognize index of our item. So we need list state, yeah, layout info, visible items info. So we need first all null item, and from our items, yes. And what we need here, we need to recognize, yeah. So like we have offset and so let's try. So like we have offset, we have y coordinate, we need it to int, yeah, we need just to convert it, and it should be inside our not items, of course, it should be item dot offset, or item dot offset, not offset, plus item size. Yeah, so we would like to found item where like our coordinate, y coordinate. Yeah, so like we have item offset, and it should be, because it's it's lazy column, yeah, it's not lazy row, for example. Yeah, we know that offset it's only by y coordinate, but drag it's where like we exactly press and click. Yeah, so in this case, yeah, we just take first item, which offset like which offset cover our like clicking coordinate. Let's say this way, and if we found it, yeah, we need to save index inside lazy column. It's not our order index, yeah, it's exactly index. So we need to create new value, new remember value. So we can create it here. Let's like drag, how's better called, drag it item index by remember. And here we just need, yeah, this mutable state, and it can be nullable, of course, because like we mutable, not list, mutable state of, and it can be int nullable, and by default it's null. What is going on? Yeah, sorry, it's like this, remember. Yeah, so here we just save and it's not val, it should be var, so we just save it. Yeah, drag it item index, it index of, almost all what we need is just index. Nice. So yes, we need to import, of course. So we implemented drag start. Now we also need on drag. Yeah, it's what is going on when we move our item. Yeah, so like we move it. Yeah, we have two things, change and drag amount. And first of all, we need this change consume. It just like, yeah, process all messages. We can go and like change event, climb corresponding changes into the color. So it's like when you move it, yeah, it's just like not stuck, it's do something, it does something. Yeah. So what we need here we need to understand how far, yeah, we change so like we can get offset, we can take it from amount, and so we need somehow understand it. But okay, let's add. So what we need to add is still integer or it's float. I guess it's float. Yeah. So like we need var drag offset by remember, and it's mutable state of, and by default it's 0. But here we can take it from drag amount. So like we can say drag offset. Yes, like thank you LLM model. Also we need to get current index. Yeah, so like it's from where we start to drag. So let's current index. Let's put it as well for a while, but it's drag item index. But if it's null, we just need to return from our detect drag gesture after long press. If we press on some like another position, not in like a real item. And we need our target index. Yeah, it's like where are we right now dragging it. So we can check if drag offset bigger than 0. Yes, we need current index +1. Else we need current index -1. It will work slightly strange, but yeah, I guess we will be able to fix it, because right now, yeah, when we just slightly moved, it's already started to like move our item, yeah, because we do this +1 plus -1. We need to do it based on size of item, but again, like we will be able to change it in future. Like we will. So okay, if target index in, and we need our items dot indices. Yes, this way is enough. We don't need anything else. So here we have to manipulate already. Yeah, so like we need to check. We need to like change already items, but it's what I don't really like. Yeah, I mean, like we cannot manipulate items themselves because it's not mutable. We need somehow to tell to the app, yeah, to tell caller function that yes, there is change happens, like we have old index, we have new index, so please update it. But again, we need to do it only after I'm just thinking, okay, like we need to remove item from current index and put it in target index. So we like just need to call it up and say like, okay, here is target index, here is current index, here is target index, and we will be able to change, yeah, items. But still not sure what is better approach here. Let's keep it as it is right now. So we will like not provide this information to the app, but we need to change our draggable item index to target index. and drag offset. We need to reset to 0. Okay, we also have to implement on drag end. All what we should do is just drag item index equals null, and the same to do on drag cancel, yes. Okay, so it's about state of list itself, yeah, like we do something and we have to provide here, like let's put to do call up. But we also need to modify our item as well. So we're using this editable list items, yeah, which is expected, and for Android it's it is deletable item. Yes, which we can delete. And here we just have content, list content, scope, launch, item list event. So it can be here, yeah, list content item list, account list item. Yeah, we need somehow to push it. Like we need to understand that we drag exactly this item, yeah, to be able to manipulate it somehow. We need to do it here in modifier. Okay, let's imagine right now we have just imagine val draggable equals true. So what we have to do in this case, in modifier we have to put that index first of all. So let's move clickable here, and then it should be that index. If it's draggable, yes, it's 1, else it's 0. But also we need this graphic layer. So we need it to move it, yeah. So we need this drag offset and scale X. So yeah, we also need offset, which we need item index and we need offset. So okay, we call this list content, yeah. We can pass it there. So not only item itself, we also can pass. So what we need? We need dragged item index. We can calculate it here, but we also need offset. Or we can understand, do we need to send offset based off item index? Okay, let's do this way. So we need index here, Yes, don't worry. So in this case, we will have item and index here. Yes, key it's also we have index and item, and in this case it should be item key. And here, first of all, we use item, not just it, item. What is it? Index first? Yeah, sorry, index is first. Yeah, still item, but yeah. Oops. Index and item. Yeah, item and item. But before call it, we can calculate while is draggable. And here we can check index equals drag item index. Okay, so we can calculate it here. We don't need to pass it. I mean, like we should not have it here is draggable. But we need this drag it offset. So if it's draggable, we can set is draggable yes, you don't know what I wanted to do, but I want to pass here nullable float. What? List t float t unit. Drag it offset it's float, okay. And maybe this item is not so good. Yeah, so like we don't need item here. Yeah, we can use it. Okay, let's just set null. Yet it works this way, but not this. Boolean. So do I need to wrap it up this way? Okay, sorry. If it's draggable. Else. Yeah, just switch between different languages and sometimes it's, yeah. Okay, so we provide that if it's draggable, we send drag it offset, else we send null. So can we provide default here, by the way? Maybe we cannot. Okay, so now here we have disable it for a while. Yes, so we have account list item. And here we have dragged offset. Okay. And we can send it here. And finally here we can have again this drag it offset boolean, not boolean. We need drag offset float, yes. First of all, how I can calculate draggable or not? We can calculate it here immediately, or like we can do it. Yeah, let's do it here. But right now, yeah, so here we need to change translation y. So equals if draggable, it should be offset, else 0, and scale y. So we'll slightly move it, just to make it, yeah, not like let's move here to the left, not to the right. And we can run animation. Animate, or maybe we can even, yeah. Okay, so let's rename it is dragging. Okay, looks slightly better, but right now we will not be able to build, yes, because here we have draggable offset. Yeah, we can just use this if we don't use it. We have to do the same for pay, I hope. And maybe nothing more. Let's try to build it and we'll see. Install succeed. Okay, let's switch to Android emulator. So let's try to click, and right now you can see how we move it, but what is going on? Yeah, so first of all, it's quite fast, as I already mentioned. Plus, when we change it, it started to drag another item. Yeah, yeah. I guess I need to scale by x opposite way, slightly smaller, not bigger. Okay. Anyway, it works already somehow. It's nice. So let's continue to improve. First of all, our account list details. So here it should be not, yeah, maybe it's just too big. Yeah, it should be this way, like it will be slightly smaller. Okay, but first of all, it's too fast. So let's go to, did I switch? Yes, I did. So inside list content, list details. So here we need to calculate size of item. Yeah. So need item info. Inside drag, what we can do, we have already current index, but before we calculate target index, we need to have item info to get its size. So we need val item info, and it's still list state. It's important. Layout info, visible items info, again first all null, yes, but here we can check it index current index. Okay, good. Or again return, or like do nothing. Yeah. And now we can item height, we can calculate as item info dot size dot to float. Not so we got height. So now target index we need to calculate slightly different way. We need when, and here we can check if drag offset is bigger than item height divided to 2, we got current index plus 1. Yes. Except return, we don't need to return, we need current index. So like if we drag offset its item high, if we it's smaller than item high, so yeah, we make minus. Maybe we can do it slightly better, but not sure. Okay. So let's run it and check what is going on. So it became smaller. Okay, but now I cannot move it. Not good. Huh, okay, it's moved here, but not here. Yeah, so I did something wrong. Let's think what I did wrong. So we have offset. We have info. Yes, we have high. When item bigger, we need plus. When smaller, we need minus. And maybe here so we can check that if target index not current index and target index in item indexes, we need, before we call up, we need to change our offset more. Yeah, we need to tell if target index bigger current index, we need minus, okay, else plus. Yeah, so let's try and we will see. Yes, work. But again, as you can see, when we just change our index, yeah, we immediately lost it because we just started to drag another item. It means like, yeah, let's go back here. Here we need to call from where to where we moved. So when it's just changed, we have to immediately call and change it inside inside our list. So let's, do I still need it, by the way? Oops. Okay, I still need it. So we need somehow to provide it up. So we have list content item event. It's when we clicked, but we have item event. It's exactly click. Yeah, but it's not for item, it's for items. Yeah, so it's for items. And we take items from view model. Yeah. So inside here, base list details. Maybe our refactoring when we extract everything wasn't so really good idea. Yes, we get this view model, we got state, and we got items here. And we got items here. We call it inside list content, yeah. Yeah, we put items. So we need to pass it inside view model. So I'm afraid we will need more refactoring here, yeah, because what we have to do here, we have to send inside view model, yeah, this inside view model. We have to send information here about, okay, please update from to it will change items and update indexes, I hope. Like our items will change, because when we started to drag it, yeah, it's somehow like just UI, yeah, like if it will be refreshed, maybe still works properly. But it will take more time than I expected. Yeah, it's all because our this refactoring to extract the same code more and more. It's good. It's good example that not every time it's a good idea to extract everything what you can extract. Yeah. So right now you can see when we try to edit this drag and drop, it became a little bit problem because we have to provide all these events up and down, etc., etc. But yeah. So we need to put it in view model again, yeah. But our view model should be let's say draggable, drag and or reordering view model, something like this. Okay, let's go to view models and we have accounts and it's list view model, yeah. It's list view model. Okay, let's saw like what we need here. We need abstract class, but it should be reordering view model. It's still from list view model, so we can provide this T and S, but also we need to have abstract function reorder items. From to, yeah, from to int. Okay. So now accounts view model should be reordering. How it's called reordering? Yes, why it's reordering view model, not just list view model. And yes, we have to implement this reorder items. And right now let's do nothing. But in list details, what I wanted to do to copy this all, put it here again. Yes, I know, don't worry. It's list detail, but no any float here. No any state dragged, etc. No any pointers. No any draggable. And here we don't need index, as well as here it can be it and just items. Okay, but this one it's reordering list details, and here we have reordering view model. I call it reordering view model. Okay. It means that here I can call current from target to. I can call view model dot reorder list current index target index. Okay, so now bank list details, no any changes, we don't need it, we don't use reordering, but for account we call not list detail, we call reordering list detail. Okay, looks better. So let's try to debug it. Yeah, so right now, if everything is okay, yes, I know that I have idea how I can extract some part more, but let's keep it at this for a while. Yeah, maybe I will refactor it in future, but right now it'll like I like how it looks like. So yeah, we call here view model reordering, and inside view model, so we need our DAO. Yeah. So what we need to do here, we need function reordering, yeah, reorder items. And how you will do it? Nothing? No any idea? Come on, LLM. Can I use some query here? So we can use delete, yeah? Yeah, I guess we already did in some DAO, but still it was fetch, yeah? No, we also use it here, yeah, delete. So, what we have to do here? So we have indexes, and it's exactly the same as items were in database, yeah? It means update account set order to where it was from. Yes, it's correct. But the problem is, so like we have 1, we move to 0, but 0 we have to move to 1. So we need like this double checking. So here we can, for pay, no, for category, yeah, we have this with recursion, blah blah blah. So can we do the same somehow? So what's the problem I'm trying to solve? Like what we need here? I guess it's a less problem, and we can finish today's stream. Good one, to be honest, from my point of view. So what we can do, it's interesting. Let's try. So we can update accounts, set order, but with case and no, order equals from then to when order equals to then from, else just keep order. Okay, but we also can specify where, yes, order in, and do nothing, yeah. Let's check our category. No, where we deleted in cart. Yeah, it was suspend still. Yeah, we can make it suspend. So now here in view model, we need to say view model scope dot launch account DAO reorder items from to. If it will work, it will be cool, but we'll see. So let's switch to our beautiful Android emulator. Okay, it switched. And now if we go to database and check accounts, it's changed. We have order 1 and order 0. Let's move back. Yeah, there is still one problem, but it works. Brilliant. Yeah. So we can take bind and move it and move again. Yes, with UI slightly, I will play with UI to remove this problem with jumping, but it works. So let's stop application and run it again. bank wallet. Yeah, so we need to move it bank here. Now stop it and move again and run again. And bank is second. Brilliant. So there are still little problems with drag and drop, yeah, just this UI issues, but today is like really cool, sorry for background noise, really cool stream from my point of view. Yeah, we did everything what we want. We learn how to use new feature from SQLite, yeah, this set. Yeah, let's try to add one more account. Let's call it wallet 2. Let's add only check runs, save it. You see it saved in the bottom. But right now, if we, for example, I want to move bank back, but I want to have my wallet first, it works. And if I switch back, it's here. Let's switch to our database. Let's refresh it. Yes, wallet second, bank first, and wallet 2 it's 0. Brilliant, brilliant. I really like how it's look like. So we can reorder as we wish. Yes, again, UI slightly bad, but the idea is work. Okay, so like we can reorder, really cool. We create, we like check how work with this drag gests, how to calculate. I will play with it to make it more smooth, these changes, and again maybe extract somehow some. But to be honest, I don't see any like big amount of code which can be extract. Maybe it's like I will keep it this way, but I need to work with UI definitely. But it works on backend side, let's say brilliance. It's expectable because I'm mostly like backend engineer than front-end engineer. But yeah, so I think today it's really successful stream. Yeah, we make this reordering as I want. And I guess there is almost nothing to block us to start next stream transactions. It will be most interesting part, yeah, because of entities, yeah, because we have another interesting part. We have integration. We have to integrate Google Maps. We have to read push notification and SMS. We need to provide some plugin system, etc., etc., etc. So a lot of interesting feature will come, but yeah, we are already on good track. So thanks everyone, and see you next week. Bye.